Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing my unboxing and review of Caroushell on DVD. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. Stephen Rimpici, Haley Madison, Chris Proud, Caroushell, Step Right Up, and Die. I've been really looking forward to checking this one out. It is from Wild Eye, releasing exactly what the horror community needs. This is one pissed off unicorn. Duke, a carousel unicorn, hates his job. He has to let kids climb on his back and ride him for hours every day. But one kid has finally pushed him too far. Duke breaks free of his eternal carnival hell and embarks on a sadistic, bloody rampage of revenge on humanity. Starring, it says starring, but I think it's supposed to say starting, with a house party full of soon-to-be victims. Horror is in a damn good place right now, but that doesn't mean there's no longer a place for silly fun and over-the-top horror. There's a few images from the movie, bonus features, commentary track, cast interviews, deleted scenes, bloopers, and trailers. So it is not rated and has a 70-minute runtime. If you guys have seen this one, I'd love to hear your thoughts without spoilers down in the comment section below. Well, let's check out the inside. There we have a cool disc art. Alright guys, I got to check out Caroushell. This one is not rated. It is a horror comedy with a 1 hour and 10-minute runtime. It is directed by Steve Rudzinski. It stars Steve Rimpici, Say Marie, Haley Madison, and Chris Proud. So this movie is about a carousel unicorn named Duke. And one day he is just pushed over the edge and decides to break free of the carousel and go on a murder spree. Now, this movie obviously is just kind of a silly, over-the-top, extremely low-budget horror film in which we have a plastic or whatever unicorn that is going around killing people, and there's no kind of like special effects or movement or anything. You never really actually see the thing move. It's just always sitting there, or you'll see kind of just one part of it moving because somebody's obviously moving it. And I think they might have had some separate like hooves or something that they used in a couple scenes. So Duke is just kind of this really sarcastic, dry-witted unicorn, and like I said, he just gets mad at this kid. I can't remember what his name was in the movie, but his sister would always call him Lunchbox, and he was the one who kind of sent him over the edge, and so he's going looking for him to kill him. And his sister has taken him to this party, so he's got to head to the party, and he kind of just kills everyone he finds along the way. And there's kind of all this just really funny humor about the things he says, the things he does. I don't want to get too much into how he kills people because I think that's like the best thing this movie has going for it. But let's just say he doesn't just stab everybody with his horn. He has a lot of unique ways he goes about killing people. And like I said, that's where this movie really shines. And I think this Duke character was awesome, and I loved him, and I want my own Duke. So there's also this guy wearing a costume thing from the amusement park where he came from. And there's some weird thing where he's like going to kill Duke because he's a Nazi. I was very confused by this whole part. At least I think it was a guy in a costume, not supposed to be like a character come alive or something. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly. So he goes and gets this gun, and it's like in like one of a little case that's like inside the like a kid's play area. I was like, what the heck is going on? So he's also got to make it to the party. You don't see a lot of him though. Now, to me, this movie has the ingredients to become an instant cult classic. A really strange, out there idea, a very low budget, just kind of silly, over the top everything. Some pretty stiff acting. and you know, this would be the kind of movie that just people like me would flock to. Unfortunately, the middle of this movie is where it's kind of its downfall. It focuses on the party, and there's, you know, I don't know if they're high school kids. I would assume they're high school kids, but you know, they're all just kind of drinking, and the one guy is like panning out beads for girls to flash him, and it's like, I don't know, is that something a high school kid would do with his high school friends? Like if I could see, like, if they were out somewhere, okay, but like when you've just got your friends together, like, it just seems kind of weird. And they order pizzas, and this kind of drags on. Like, they thought this was like the most hilarious thing ever, that this guy would come deliver the pizzas, and they just take forever to pay him, and he's trying to get paid. And the kid's sister is like hitting on him constantly, even though she's waiting for her boyfriend to get there. And the pizza guy is just oblivious to everything. He just wants his $42. And like, this whole part of the movie just dragged on forever. Not to say there weren't funny moments, but let's just say one scene goes from a girl having sex with Duke, the plastic unicorn, to a brother and sister making out. And it's just kind of like, you know, it wasn't that funny, and it seemed to drag on forever. But then for some reason, Duke finally gets back in the killing spirit, and the movie picks back up and gets really good again. I would say maybe the whole movie, but definitely the last part where Duke goes back on the killing spree. It feels a lot more like a parody movie. Just kind of the way they're acting, the things they're doing, similar to like a Scary Movie, just where everything is blatantly, obviously, just a over the top exaggeration of what people would actually do. And like, and there's like, you know, things that they do, like they keep calling him a horse, and the one girl's like, he's a unicorn, you know, stuff like that. So in the end, I did enjoy this movie. I definitely love the Duke character. I love the idea. I wish they hadn't focused so much on having this kind of almost like teen sex comedy thing in the middle of the movie. It really kind of slowed down the movie and took away a lot of the horror aspect of it in that section of the movie. But I did find it to be funny overall. A much more funny movie than Scary Movie, but I think this one's pretty cool. If you guys are kind of into like parodies or horror comedies or just kind of over the top exaggeration, I think you guys will enjoy this one. So for a score, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave it a like rating. Remember, you can find more information, including affiliate links to purchase Caroushell, down in the description below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check out the suggested videos, check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com, and I will see you guys next time.